Good morning from the first day of the Mare Nostrum series. We're in lovely Barcelona. 6'4", it's a bit high, but I've raced 100 fly this morning. It was solid. Obviously, sometimes it can be a bit hard. I think the day after travel, because I've spent the whole flight cramped up like that. So I think it takes a swim sometimes maybe a couple of days to actually shake that off. But I felt all right in the warm up yesterday. I've not watched the race back from this morning, but I was 53.7 out 25.0 back 28.7. So I was out well ish. 18 strokes as I planned, but kind of plus that 0.4 slower than at Manchester a couple of weeks ago. So I know going into the final, so I'm in the B final, I'm going in 10th, so second into the B final, that then I've got more speed with that same stroke count, and I think that's going to come from a stronger kick. But yeah, that's about it really for an update for now. Came back, ate lunch, and then I've got my trusty Tupperware with, it says pork but it looks like beef, some kind of meat and some pasta. Again, that's one of the things sometimes we struggle with meats like this when you're staying in a hotel, is their meal times are very set and they don't necessarily conform to what we want for kind of maximum performance. So Tupperware or like a thermos is great. Thermos is probably better because it retains the heat, so obviously in a few hours when I eat that it's going to be stone cold. But yeah, I'll check in with you later and then get ready to race this 100 fly final. So here we have the 100 fly heat. I'm there in lane 6. It's quite cool because here in lane 4 is Noah Ponte, who, if you're not aware, is the world record holder on the 50 and 100 fly short course. So I think that's also one of the really good things about meets like this, that you get a chance to actually get some video of some of the best in the world and see where you stack up really. I'm looking all right there, pretty long, but you can see Ponte, everything looks so controlled, and as we hit the turn pretty together. Obviously my underwater is pretty good, and he's already out of frame. That is taking a lot out of me on that underwater. I look really good there coming off the turn. I think that is probably one of my strengths, that third 25. And then as we go through the 50, you can see about now, kind of the wheels start to come off a little bit. It comes a little bit more up and down, biceps catching on the water. But for 53.7, not too bad. Right, it's Thursday morning, so 100 fly final last night. I've still not watched it back yet, but it felt good, but it's kind of faded. Both 50s were a little bit slower than the morning, which I'm not really sure why. Maybe I'll see on the analysis when I have a proper look. But what was notable was I was the same stroke count out, but 2 strokes less coming back in the final. So maybe I've just gone slightly too far the other way, where I've been thinking about the stroke length, and it's kind of lost some of the flow that I would have kind of naturally. But that's okay. Like all the time that we race, we're always looking to improve and what we think about to bring about that change, isn't it? So where I want it to be long, maybe I've gone too long. So that's what I think is actually quite good with this Mare Nostrum series, that in 2 days from now, 3 days from that race, I get another chance, and ideally another 2 opportunities to really feel that rate and that feeling, that flow with the as fast as it can be, which yeah should mean that over then in Canet I'm able to be faster and it just be a better swim overall as well. Then I've had 50 fly this morning, so it's again what's quite tough here is that 100 fly was quite late last night, so I think we raced about 8:15, and then 50 fly this morning was one of the first ones, so about 9:15. So it's tough, that late night, early morning, but it's not an excuse. It's kind of just me saying it. And I swam slow, really. I was 24.8, 18th, which is a bit annoying, so it's just missed that second swim. But the way I swam it, I was one less stroke than trials. My rate was more controlled when Darren, who's the Liverpool coach, was here with this England team. He's got my rates on that. He's got me at basically 60 the whole way, which is what my objective was going into it, was to keep it around 60. So in that respect, it's a swim that I can be semi-happy with. And then again in Canet, then hopefully move that on. I think, as you'll have seen if you watched last week's video, that's coming out tomorrow as I'm recording this, the week before this now, the week before I'm recording this, was our hardest week in the pool, heaviest week in the gym, and so maybe that's where the speed discrepancy is compared to at the Manchester meet 10 days ago, where I was obviously that bit fresher, and able to unlock that higher level of speed. So it's weird, and it's a weird sport. So I think unless two people pull out, I'll have no second swim. So I'll probably go, I'm not sure, I'll have to think if I want to swim later. I'll maybe do like a bit of a tour of what the swim down looks like, because it's pretty manic, what the pool looks like when the full crowd's in for the racing. But yeah, catching a bit. Just seen that, so Joe and one other person's pulled out of the 50 fly, so I've snuck in. I'll be lane 8 of the B final, so it's another opportunity to hit that stroke rate and see if I can go faster. Yeah, looking forward to it. And here we go then with the 50 fly final. As I mentioned, I'm there in lane 8. Another cool thing with this meeting, representing obviously Swim England, is that I get to wear the England cap that I wore at Commonwealth Games, so I don't really get many opportunities, so I was quite happy to have that on. And in there, the underwater there looks all right. The breakout actually quite smooth. Now the rate probably is still a little bit high. It's definitely more controlled than I was at trials, and I think there, as we hit kind of 35 to go, becomes a little bit scrappy into the finish. Yeah, and we're the last ones in. No there. They're packing away. How'd you get on?
It was alright.
Did you have 103?
Yeah, 103. A little bit faster than this morning, but nothing to write home about. Yeah, I just hope to go a bit quicker in Canet.
Absolutely. How'd you go, Freddie?
Yeah, it was good. Two 356s, so yeah, can't complain. It was just a painful one in that final. So
Last event of the day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, killer. But now onto Canet.
So. Are you same events in Canet?
Now I got 103 against the big boy over there.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
No. And what about you? How'd you go?
Yep, good, all good.
And I was okay, similar to the 100. Like, it wasn't quick, but it was a little bit faster. 24.6. I've not seen it back, but I think I was slipping at the start, overrated. I had a period in the middle that was good, got hold of it, and then slipped into the end. So I think if I can knock another stroke off in Canet, go 19 strokes, which would be 2 less than trials, 1 less than today, I should be all right. But it's like 9:15. We're up early. I think we're 8 o'clock bus to Canet. But I think probably the video will end here. So if you've enjoyed it, good. We've got, if you want any mentoring, any race analysis, go to my website, jingramswimming.com. Any supplements, Applied Nutrition. Applied Nutrition will get you, Jingram will get you 20% off. And see you next time. Cheers. That's it. Get the celebrity. He's really fast. To be fair, he's really good.
What is that?
LA 28. Yeah, it seems to be worth loads in 4 years.
Oh, he wants got signed tennis.
There you go. And another celebrity.
Put him? Your best in 2 breaths.
Breaststroke. She swims.